back to Celebrity Catwalk. I'm Stephanie Matera, your lifestyle correspondent, and you know here at Celebrity Catwalk, we love to bring you the best in fashion and beauty, but only if it's socially conscious. And that's why I love our next guest. Anna Tagliabue is here to show us her beautiful line, Peluche. Before we give you a sneak peek at her designs, we're going to talk a little bit to her about what inspired her to create Peluche.
Welcome. Thank you for having me in this show. It's very important because it's a very serious and important issue.
It is.
The fur and the fur industry. So I felt that was my duty to come up with the best possible solution to give to women. And instead of choosing cruelty, to choose a beautiful product that doesn't harm any animals, and it's completely, totally cruelty-free.
And what I love about your designs, which is so different than what you see out there with a lot of the faux fur companies, is yours is very high-end luxury couture. Yes. And that's really important to get at the real fur industry, because the women and men that are wearing these furs are actually really into that high-end couture look.
Yes.
So if it looks, you know, very commonplace and, you know, kind of like a median level fashion brand, they're not going to buy into it.
No, exactly. And this is the whole philosophy of Peluche, is to reposition the boundaries of the faux fur and the way it has always been perceived. So now faux fur is not any longer cheap, but it's actually a very luxurious, beautiful product that we can replicate and mimic all these beautiful animals, and without harming them. So it's an incredible option that we have now. I come from a very long fashion luxury experience.
Wow.
I worked for more than 2 decades with the fashion houses of Fendi and Prada.
Wow.
And when I was working at Fendi many, many years ago, this is where my thought, the first idea came through.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's something that I was never comfortable working with furs. And I knew what was, you know, in the back of the house. And I always felt that I needed to do something about it.
Yeah.
But the technology wasn't there yet. Back then, we didn't have these incredible options. So I had to wait 18 years for the technology to finally catch up at my standards. So finally, we have arrived, and I'm so happy to say. And so really, there is no more need to wear, you know, the real furs.
Yes.
And you know, also, I feel like if any woman will know how fur is actually made, if they only question how it's made, because it's not a fabric. It comes from a real animal that has been taken from their natural habitat, and most of them are wild animals. And you know, to put something that suffered so much pain and cruelty, to put it on your back, it's something for me that it's right now in the 21st century.
There's no reason.
We cannot do that any longer, because also of what's happening in the past 3 years. I feel that the world has changed consciousness, and now they're asking, and the consumers are paying a lot of attention of what's happening.
That's right.
How things are made, where they're made, you know, by who is made.
Yes.
And this is very important. So I wanted to create a product that is luxury, affordable luxury. So I wanted to put it to the next level.
And you did. You absolutely did. Just to educate some of our consumers who may not be aware of where animals' fur comes from. So you mentioned wild animals, but there's also factory farms that breed animals just to be killed.
Yes.
I found an astonishing statistic on the line. It was in 2015, 71.27 million mink pelts were produced globally.
Yes.
With a total value of $3.57 billion.
Yes.
We're talking about a big industry, lots of money involved.
Yes.
So what we're trying to do is take back that share of the industry and do it for animals and do it for ourselves.
Yes, do it for ourselves first maybe, and then, you know, for the animals, obviously for the animals and for everything else. But I think it's very important to educate people and create awareness about this this particular topic that is fur. And somehow, just recently, it has come back, and I don't understand why it came back, because it should not come back, especially with everything that is happening with the animals around the world. We are, you know, exterminating all the animals, and we are, so we have to do something. We must do something. And we are decimating the earth with the animals.
I know.
So we really need to stop that.
We need to think about our purchases, and luckily, thankfully, people are becoming more conscious.
Yes.
On that note, you've been endorsed by PETA. So you have the PETA vegan certification. And PETA doesn't mess around. So if you get the PETA stamp of approval,
I just got it. I'm so proud of it. So yes, so the products are completely vegan. Also the inside, I use beautiful metallic brocades. And I mean, now the technology is so far ahead.
Yes.
And also the faux furs, they have many different mixes inside and all the fabrics. And every year, I get very excited to see what they're going to do next, because every year it's getting better and better, and we can reproduce any kind of fur.
Yes, because people want mink or they want fox.
Yes.
So you have to make those faux fur pieces embody what the beauty of that animal looks like to grab that market share back. I can't wait to see these designs, so I'm going to start calling out the models. Let's have Therese come out in my favorite piece. So just walk us through this design, Anna.
Okay, this is a showstopper.
Wow.
It's very glamorous.
Oh, I love this.
So you have many different kinds of, I like to mix fabrics and furs and beautiful details. So here you have a chinchilla looking fur, imitation fur, and with a faux fox trim around the hood. And then, of course, beautiful details.
This is gorgeous.
I mean, this is like a Zarina coming out from a beautiful evening.
I know.
And even when you touch the furs now to the eye and the way it feels, you can never tell the difference. It has luster, it has a shine.
Yes.
It feels great inside, it's warm. It's as warm as the real thing.
Which is a big deal for those of us in New York and
absolutely
in other cities that get very cold in the winter. And we're approaching winter.
Yes, we're approaching winter. And, you know, obviously as the real fur, you always go with the pile of the fur. So the flatter it is, the less warmer it's going to be, and the higher the pile, the warmer it's going to be.
Yes.
So you have a little bit for every season, for every temperature.
You've thought of everything.
I covered it all.
I love it.
I covered it all.
The movement, too, of this is really beautiful.
Yes.
And you said this was mink inspired?
No, this one is more like a chinchilla inspired.
A chinchilla inspired.
And the fox around the edges.
Wow, incredible.
And of course, I always love details, so the details are very important. The inside are beautiful, the trimming, the little trim around it. So in every coat, you will see something very special.
And, you know, I would love for some of our celebrities that love chinchilla. I won't name who those celebrities are, but there's a few women that I can think of that they would be stunning rocking this. And they could make such a statement with their platform of fame. And I hope they're watching. I hope that they discover you because you are incredible. Thank you so much, Therese.
Thank you.
Our next guest is Evangela. She's going to come out in a beautiful headpiece and brocade jacket. This is gorgeous.
This is fabulous. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
So the thing with faux fur, one thing that we can do is to mimic and recreate and reinvent furs that don't even exist.
Yes.
So what is this? What could it be? It's like a metallic,
almost looks
crunchy.
Like a leather.
It can look like pressed feathers. It can look like
gorgeous. I love this piece.
You know, it just looks
Beautiful.
really cool. And then
The feel is really nice.
the feel is beautiful, and also the insides are really, this is a part of the inside. The inside, it has all the metallic brocades.
Your craftsmanship is incredible. If we could zoom in, I would love that, because I just absolutely love these pieces.
Yeah, these are all handmade. Yes.
Oh my
yes.
gosh. And what do we have inspired here?
And this one is faux fox.
Oh, wow.
This one is in like a mauve color.
I love that color.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It looks
my
great on
gosh.
you.
You look absolutely beautiful. For
And
those of you
then-
at home, I'm wearing vegan leather. I just want everyone to know. They're going to say, that hypocrite.
And then if you see also the linings inside
Oh,
are
wow.
basically, most of the coats are gonna have this spectacular lining.
Oh my gosh.
Because I always like to have, it's not even for the people to see, it's
Yeah.
more for you. It's like your own little secret.
Yes.
It makes you feel special and good.
This makes me want to go to Lincoln Center.
Yes.
I want to go to the opera in
Yes.
this, or the ballet.
Yes.
I just feel like I would feel like a princess, you know,
Yeah.
American princess. I would
Yes.
love this.
And why not even with jeans? Wear
Yes.
with jeans and
Jeans
a
is
white
awesome
shirt
too, and nice boots.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. We're going to have Therese come back out with another look from Anna's collection.
This is one of my favorites called the Chubbies, because as you can see, they're like big and like they are glamorous and
Cozy.
yes, very cozy. This is very warm. This is extremely
this.
warm. This is great if you are going skiing
Yes.
or if you want to just have a glamorous, like make a statement when you enter a
Yes.
room. So this one is faux fox. And
they do dye for different colors. I don't think people are aware of that.
yes, but you know why? Because they want them to look like, not to think about that is actually real fur.
Exactly.
They want it to look like maybe it could be fake, or maybe
Right.
let's not think about that. Let's think about, you know, what a great color it is.
Exactly, instead of that it came from an animal. And one of the things I love about this piece as well is the ends are a different color than the
Yes.
inside, and it mimics real fur as well.
Yes.
Animals have the different colors along the tip.
Yeah,
That like
exactly.
highlights.
And so these, they come in many different colors. I have them in other colors as well. And then, of course, the peekaboo
And I
of
have
the
to do this
lining.
side. Sorry to do that to you, Therese. It's beautiful. Up close and personal.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
yeah.
though.
So this is what a statement when you enter. And she looks stunning. She's blonde, blue eyes with the turquoise.
What a color on her.
With the turquoise.
We love it.
Yeah.
Let's invite Vangela back out onto the set. Oh, look at the
This
sparkle.
is another beautiful piece, evening
wow.
piece. But why not? You can wear anywhere.
I love this piece.
Yeah, this is beautiful. So this one is mimicking a mink, more like a sheared mink.
Yes.
And this is metallic brocade.
Okay.
And this one mimics a chinchilla. And if you touch it,
It feels real.
It feels really real. It's the softest thing you can possibly
It's
touch.
cool to the touch too. Did you ever notice how some
Yeah.
fur is has cool on top?
Yes, yes. So it's very, rich and
Yes.
super soft.
Oh, I love this piece.
I don't think this
the
one has,
color is.
yeah.
Can we just talk about that color?
Yeah, this is a teal color. It's
Oh my
gorgeous.
gosh, it's so deep and vibrant.
And then I don't know if it translates well on TV, but it has all the little specks
Of
inside
yes,
of
which play off of the rhinestones and the jewelry
exactly
that's embroidered on there.
So these are all vintage buttons,
Oh my gosh.
in crystal buttons. And as I said, I always like to mix
Yes.
fabrics and
Oh my gosh,
and
what an
different
incredible
things.
eye that you have.
Thank you.
And I love-
think, working in the luxury
Yes.
business for so long, obviously it's also my personal taste as
yes,
well.
yes.
But definitely the DNA of my
Yes.
taste and my everything
Yes.
is taken obviously from those two,
Fashion houses. And that's what was coming to mind.
Yeah,
And I'm just thinking,
yes.
what a gift you've given the animals, because you've given them a product that rivals these high-end fashion
Yes.
houses. And, the fur trade is a worldwide issue. It's not just in Europe. It's
No.
here in North America as
Yes.
well.
In Europe, though, they're a little better.
Really?
Yes, they don't wear that much fur as here in the United States.
Okay.
I have to say.
Really?
Yes, I think they're a little more conscious.
Okay.
Yeah. So, which is great. But yes, the fur industry is like a $40 billion industry.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
And it's becoming so huge because now everybody's buying the pompons and the little trims.
I see those on the handbags.
You see trims everywhere.
Drives me crazy.
And this is a huge, huge problem.
Yes.
Because you need to think when you buy a trim, what's behind it. And what's behind it, it's absolutely the most horrific cruelty you can possibly imagine.
I don't think people realize too that it's not just wild animals, which I love all animals, but there's also animals that are companion animals. Sometimes people are buying fur and it's dog and cat fur.
I see it all the time. I see women walking on the street with cats and dogs skinned alive or skinned alive rabbits just parading around like if it's nothing, like if it's okay. It is not okay.
No,
it is never be okay, and especially is not okay right now. Right now, what is happening around the world, this is not okay.
There is an organization called IFF, and they have a whole campaign they put together called Fur Now, and they support the real fur industry. And what was astonishing to me is they have these conferences in Europe and Vogue Italia and all of these brands are there, major media brands. How do you think we could get the attention of the media brands to pay attention to the cruelty-free fashion that's as high, beautiful product?
I think, I'm not sure because it's almost like they stopped looking what is happening. They always go with the same designers. I think it's all about profit.
Yes, that's
and they
very true.
forgot why they made their success by discovering the latest technology and the latest things. As a designer, you have the responsibility of going with the times. The times have changed in the past 3 years. I feel like it's been 30 years.
Wow.
And the fashion company and all the designers, it's now our responsibility to do anything we can to move forward into the better direction.
I agree, and I want to see more advertising dollars placed towards these brands and not these big fashion houses. I know they're iconic, but they have other pieces that don't involve fur or pieces that harmed animals, so they could maybe transition and focus only on those. That would be a win too.
Yes, absolutely. Anything that can, or maybe transition to.
Yes.
And, get involved with other things, with good things, create good things.
Yes, I agree. Let's bring out our amazing Therese. Thank you so much, Angela.
Thank you. Oh, this is one of my
favorite.
Really is. This is stunning. So this one is mink, faux mink.
Faux mink.
Faux mink. And faux fox.
Oh, wow.
Faux fox and faux chinchilla. So it has a little bit of everything.
I love
these are all hand-cut pieces and just put it together
How
like
do
that.
they close? Is it hook and eye closure?
I love to be very practical.
Yes.
So I love these big snaps. I want to be in and out very fast of the coat because I'm always in a hurry. So,
like a New Yorker, yes.
I know. So for me, if I have to stay there and do one by one, plus it's a coat, you just want to be as fast as possible.
Is there a beautiful liner in here that we could peek at?
This one is, I think it's baby blue. Yeah, here we go.
Wow.
And then you can see the orange piping.
Love that.
And then usually the sleeves are even a different kind of material as well, maybe in a different color, because some of the coats can be reversed.
Wow.
So in some of the style, and I will show you, because they're so beautiful on the inside, that why not just reverse it? That's what we used to do when I used to work for Fendi. The coats were like, they were so beautiful made so beautiful on the inside. They're like, you know what, let's reverse it, why not? Reverse everything.
2 looks.
Yes, but even reverse anything, even a sweater, reverse it on the other side, put the V in the back, or
I love that.
Reinvent everything. The tag is showing, who cares? I'm gonna wear it one night.
What kind of collar is this? I love the short, like the... Is it Mandarin or?
No, Mandarin comes up a little more.
Yeah.
No, this is just a round plain collar.
Because it looks so beautiful with her neck. It's just like in her hair up.
Yes, I always loved the no neck.
Yes.
I found it all very chic, very elegant. So all the coats are very glamorous and elegance. Elegance has to be at the core of every single style.
Well, I have seen elegance throughout our show, and I just want our viewers to know, what would a price point be like on this type of jacket? I know they're each different.
Yes, every single one is different. It's also one of a kind. So, for example, this one, if you want to like this, it would be one price, but usually for every day, you would wear this one without the application. And it's a beautiful gray faux mink coat. So the prices start from $9.95 and they can go up to $6,000.
Wow,
so
depends.
It depends on how much work there is, and
my gosh.
every single one of it
That's
is different.
Amazing.
Yes.
But when you think of what real fur costs,
exactly,
a mink could be $10,000.
Absolutely, that's the minimum. If you go and buy something with a brand, then you go in 70,000. You know, when I used to work for the Fendi family, we had furs up to 450,000.
Oh, I never heard of that.
So
wow.
a coat like this will be $45,000. Because of that, it will be $75,000. So,
because of the applique.
Because of the applique.
A basic would have been 45,000.
Yes.
That's incredible. I never had any concept of that.
Or, for example, the one that she came out first, that could cost 75, 85 and up if you buy the real thing. So that one.
That's another way to position it too, the affordability.
Absolutely.
Some people need a little coaxing to understand that animals' lives matter as much as ours.
Absolutely.
And to treat every living, breathing being with kindness.
Yes.
But for those that maybe you can hit them with the, hey, this is financially advantageous angle, whatever it takes to get them to transition out of fur is
and
awesome.
You have the glamour and you have the luxury. This is the real luxury. This is the 21st century luxury.
I love that.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So, and also in the back you see, I just came out with my first fashion show. I'm trying to promote this My Logo peluche, that means plush, as an anti-fur company.
I love that.
I would like for this to be assimilated. Okay, this is faux. It's not real.
You can buy this guilt-free. You know that.
Absolutely.
You can feel guilt-free, glamorous.
Yes.
Do we have any more looks you want to share with us?
Yes,
You
please.
do.
Come in.
Angela, come back.
We have a lot more.
I love it on the belt. Speaking of.
Yes, this is gorgeous. And so this is fox again.
Faux fox.
Faux fox, faux fox. And the color is the color of the seas of this year.
Can you turn for us, hon? I want to show this beautiful back detail.
Hold on, because I don't know what happened here. It was, So you see all these beautiful guipure appliques.
That is gorgeous.
And again, I'm using a lot of, you can turn around, thank you. I'm using a lot of the vintage belts. These are vintage ribbons from France. And so I take them and I made them into belts. So these are like one of a kind. They're very special. Everything you see is very special. And this one also is all embroidered.
I love that. What is this replication of for fox?
This is for fox,
okay,
yes.
So both pieces.
And it's so soft, it's so light. It feels amazing, this one, when you put it on.
This is a Stephanie piece.
Yeah,
Anybody out there want to treat me to this jacket? I'm obsessed.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite colors and favorite fur. And it's nice and warm. And you feel glamorous.
This is gorgeous, and this is detachable, right? This
is detachable,
so you could
yes.
put it over anything.
Yes, over anything. You can just wear this, or you can wear another scarf.
Oh my
You can wear it without the belt.
Oh, wow. Incredible. What would this retail for?
This is $28.50.
Wow, I love this.
Yes.
That's a little more accessible.
Yes, yes. The coats are usually the coats without, anything. They're about that price.
Oh, wow.
And then it depends on the fur and what I put into, And this one has a fun lining.
Oh, wow.
So this one, if you want to, you can actually reverse.
Reminds me of the 70s a little bit.
Yes,
I like
yes,
that.
yes.
That's very cool.
So they're beautiful. Yeah,
my
they're really very well curated.
I
and
love it on her too, like with her dark
the
eyes and her
color
hair.
is perfect for her.
She looks awesome.
Yes.
Jealous Vangela right now. I want this piece. Thank you so much. We're so excited that you tuned in, and I hope you got inspired with winter coming. There's plenty of inspiration here for faux fur pieces brought to you by Anna Tagliabue and her line, which is known as Peluche. If you want to learn more, you can go to peluche.com. For Celebrity Catwalk, I'm Stephanie Matera, and thanks for making socially conscious fashion choices. We'll see you next time.